crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Already started? Hello everyone! Hello, welcome to my stream. It did not do a flip. It was a relatively, non-ergodynamic water bottle. It did not do a flip. I just threw it. Hello everyone, my nose is closed. I don't know why. I do not know why. Nemo, arigato! Thank you so much, Mark. Arigato ne. Thank you for the gift of membership. I'm so sorry. I missed the... Shut up, water bottle. I missed the sound because I was getting the water bottle. Also, arigato! Thank you so much, Adam. You scared me. You scared me a lot. Hi! Ergodynamic. No, it was non-ergodynamic. Was the food good today? Today I had a dinner. So that one was not expired. That one was not expired. So just to let you know what happened yesterday, in case you were worried after how I abruptly ended the stream. So I had among other things ramen before the stream. And I only found out afterwards that it was not good. It was not good ramen. That must have been in some cupboard forever. I thought my mama just bought it, but that was wrong. That was wrong. I was like, oh, hey, didn't know we had that. And my mom was like, oh, yeah, I did not know we had that either. Turns out there was a reason for that. So, yeah. I felt quite bad yesterday. But it's okay now. It's okay now. Hi. Oh my gosh. There are quite a lot of questions. Let's get to it. Because in case you didn't know, but actually, I think that some of the questions they disappear. Like if there's too many. So, oh gosh, I gotta get to it. I gotta get to it. No, don't give me a Zenless Zone Zero ad. I'm trying to answer questions here. All right. Let's see here. Obligatory, why are you so cute? In the ancient fires, before the world as we knew it came to be, there were forged 7 rings. One of them was the ring of cuteness, the divine ring to enslave them all. The other ones, they were not important, just wedding rings really. Anyhow, the divine ring of cuteness was given to Airi, and I have it now. Yeah, it's my Pandora ring. It's my Pandora ring. Hi. Which ring gets Airi's hand in marriage? The 3rd one, but you have to guess which it is. They're not numbered. Hi, Eito. How do I improve my gacha rates? You have to, when you pull, you have to look away from the screen. You have to act like you don't even care. You're like, I don't even want to see the pull. Yeah, I don't even want to see it. And your gacha rates will be better. Because when the game knows that you don't care about it, it's gonna give you all the stuff you want. Because it's like, oh, they don't care. They don't care. Yeah. So if you send 3 rings, she says yes. No, that's not. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. A favorite toothpaste? Oh, I loved the Princess and Lily Faye toothpaste. Oh God. I just slipped into the worst German accent I've ever done. Oh God. You see, that is how you know that there's a German accent deep inside of me. It is there. It is there. I'm just repressing it very good. Toothpaste. No. I had a Princess and Lily Faye toothpaste. I had a Princess and Lily Faye toothpaste, mate. It was quite proper, innit, mate? Yeah. Yeah, but please put any questions into the Q&A section. You can see it at the top. What is your important question? Just click on there and answer it in the Q&A chat. Otherwise, it'll get lost. Hi. What is good in life? Me. Yeah, demo. Okay. Mom, how are VTubers made? You see, when an artist gets paid money and they draw, and then a rigger gets paid money and then they rig, that is how VTuber is made. Is Airi planning to do anything big with her VR headset if she can? So with my VR headset, the problem is that the internet downstairs in my room is not good enough like the Wi-Fi. That is why I've got my PC on a nice cable connection. So when I recorded the videos for my sponsorship, actually I filmed them in my family living room. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, I was hoping I'd get the faster internet by now, then I could have actually maybe tried to stream with it, but Oh gosh. Yeah. It's a bit of a logistic issue living in Germany, you know? Hi. Can I get 3 questions? Yes. What's Sadie's least favorite stream? Oh. What is my least favorite stream? Let me check. I'll go through some of my favorite not my favorite. Some of my most popular ones and tell you. I think my least favorite stream is probably my donathon. My donathon. Because there was so much scuff. So much scuff just on a technological matter. And it was so fun though. Yeah, but I was so stressed the entire time because all my overlays were breaking and I was like, oh god, what do I do? What do I do? And you know, I was constantly trying to check if my ads were running right and things like that. And I was so nervous all throughout it. And you know, I feel like it would be better if I did one again this year. But yeah, there was some stuff I had to learn and some stuff that I tested it so much beforehand, and then the stream started and it all started going wrong, and I was like, yeah. But you know, that's what I would say. Hi. Yay. If you're doing a Warhammer stream, what army will you pick and why? Space Marines, because of the Chaos Gods, yeah. Yeah. Yes, that is my real professional, 100% solid, yes. That is factually true. Why runny nose when spicy? Because you're weak. I get it too, though. I get that, and my lips start to swell. My lips start to swell like crazy. I look like a Kardashian. Yeah, so that's always fun. No, I'm very much European when it comes to spice tolerance. My spice tolerance is not that good. Not that good, no sir. No sir, not that bueno. But oh well. Yeah. That is why, yeah. Irishtian notes, Airi Kardashian, yeah. I look like a Kardashian, I look like a clit in fillers. Airi, what is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything? 47. What's Ari's favorite Nintendo game? No, it's 47 now actually, not 42, no. It changed. Yeah, get with the times, gosh, get with the times. Imagine saying 42. It's 47 now. Yeah. This is exclusive knowledge you will only find here. Oh wait, did I turn off my BGM? No, I didn't turn it off, it was just quiet. The answer can change, yeah, obviously. Get with the times. My favorite Nintendo game. Him. What do I? I liked Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life was great. I spent so many hours with it. Either Tomodachi Life or I guess Pokemon Sun. I had a lot of fun with Pokemon Sun. How is Airi so cute? Shh, don't tell them. Don't tell them that I'm cute. I'm adorable anyhow, so you're wrong. That's a wrong assumption. Ich weise diese Anschuldigungen ab. Yeah. Next endurance stream when? Okay, you have to clarify. You have to clarify. How long is endurance? How long do we count endurance as being? Anschuldigungen sind ein journalistisches Mittel? Nein. Nein. Das sind sie nicht. How long? How long? 8 hours minimum, at least 8 hours. Oof. Oh god. I have to think of something that I can even do for 8 hours. Airi quickly gets bored of doing stuff. I'm like, okay, I've played Minecraft for 2 hours, I'm done. I am done. I think I could probably karaoke for 2 hours if I really wanted to, but I don't think my voice would survive that, so maybe not that. Chatting? Just talk about board subclasses? Okay, well, board subclasses I think I can talk about for like 4 or 5 hours if I stretch it. 4 or 5 hours. But I've already done that stream like, what, 2 times? 3 times? Airi would have to come up with something good for an endurance stream. Yeah. Yeah. How's Airi able to steal so many hearts and not get arrested? Well, do you see it? The pro tip is whenever they come to take me, I just steal their heart too. And then they're powerless to me. And that's how I get away. Yeah. Thank you for asking. Does Airi have Blue Sky or Discord? I'm worried that Airi will never find any fan art since I don't have Twitter. That Airi will never find Airi fan art since I don't have Twitter. Well, if you want to send me fan art, you can do so through the Vtubing email. That is always a possibility. You can find it on my if you go on my channel or if you go on the Vtubing website, you can find it there. Yeah. But I don't have Blue Sky. I don't have Discord. Wait. No, they got it, yeah. Yeah. Make sure to just send it to the email, yeah. What are you looking for the perfect husband? I assume this is what you're looking. Wait, oh, I skipped the question. What's your favorite food? Right now, I do like schnitzel. I am so into schnitzel. I am very much into schnitzel. Schnitzel with dunkle beer sauce with dark beer sauce is the best. So good. So good. Hi, does Airi step on the cracks on the sidewalk? This is essential to my enjoyment of the channel's ASMR content. No. I don't go outside enough for that. Yeah, but yeah, I love dunkle beer sauce. It's so good. I was raised on German food. Obviously, I like German food. Anything German, I like it. I love myself some Sauerbraten. I love myself some Currywurst. I love myself some Schnitzel, Brezeln. I love Sauerkraut. Ich mag Rotkraut. Ich mag Rinderrouladen. Ja. Rinderrouladen. Yeah. Or even my papa used to make what was it? Zwetschgenknödel. Oh my gosh. Has anyone here eaten Zwetschgenknödel? Yeah. I also love all the sausages. Ich mag Leberwurst. Ich mag Fleischwurst. Ich mag Fleischsalat. Ich mag Fleischkäse. I like it all. Hi. Yeah, all good stuff. Linsentorte, boah. I'm getting hungry talking about this too. Anyhow. Next question. What are you looking for in the perfect husband? Number 1, loves me. In brackets, optional. Number 2. Is of marriageable age, not optional. At least of marriageable age, not optional. I'm writing this down, Makoto. Let's see what else. Income optional. Airi could work hard to support the family. It's okay. I can work 3 jobs. That's fine. Married or not? Oh right. Single. Single, not optional. Not optional. Please, not someone married. That would be a little awkward. Airi is not into the whole second wife thing. Oh my gosh. You know, it's from the musical Chicago. 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know? Yeah, Ideally, should be able to speak one of the languages I speak. Otherwise, Airi might be in trouble. Yeah, it would be a little bothersome to send the wedding vows through Google Translate. But it's okay because I speak 3 languages fluently. Do ex-wives count? No. No, only if it's currently married. I don't want a Mormon situation going on. Is first wife okay or first and only required? Wait. Airi is monogamous. I'm monogamous. Please. I am not okay with having several wives in the same household. No. Yada, what do you take me for? Do you know nothing about me, huh? Yeah. How do you feel about being fed carbonara, but actually good carbonara? I've never had good carbonara. I wouldn't know. I would not know. So each wife needs their own house? No! No! Where'd you get that from? Concubines? Concubines? Where'd you get the... We're not in like ancient imperial China. You're not gonna have concubines and imperial consorts and whatnot. Yada. Yada. Oh my gosh. What's the next word you're teaching, honey? Airi would be the main wife. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Airi is flattered. I want to teach her some Animal Crossing related words when we play on Saturday. I don't know, what's an Animal Crossing related word? Oh, I want to teach her the meme animals when you cross them. Yeah. Harem life was dangerous, you know? Harem life was dangerous. They kept poisoning each other and scheming against each other. and they kept slipping infertility medicine in each other's teas. I don't want that. I know. How long would you estimate it took for your model to be created from start to finish? So the art took a month. Well, actually even less than that. I think the art for my first outfit took about 2 weeks. Hitsu was so fast. Oh my gosh, Hitsu is always so fast. And then the rigging took a little bit longer than a month. So, a month and a half. You said you speak 3 languages. What are the 3 languages? English, German, Spanish. English or Spanish. La primera persona que escribe en el chat, la voy a dar un beso. Yeah. Oh my gosh, no one is writing in chat. Sí, para mí, okay. Mua. Mua. Hola, sí, aquí, hola, qué bueno. Let's see. Are there any jokes, running gags, or other general cases of chat insanity you would like to never see or hear again? Let's see. Is there anything? Please don't ask to marry my mom that often. Please don't ask to marry my mom that often. Please, sir. I'm not ready for a stepfather, please. Yeah. Just every so often is fine. Yeah. I guess. I'll just tell you no, but, you know, no shame in giving it a try. Hi. Whose mom are we supposed to marry? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the mother of our children. Wasn't that smooth? How many carrots to win Airi's hand, or at least a 2? Carrots? I'm not a horse. Carrots? I'm not a horse. I'm not Tomomo. I'm not paid in carrots. But like for Chu, at least like 200 carrots, yeah. Lots of vitamin C. Or wait, was it vitamin A in carrots? Yeah, carrots have vitamin A, right? Hi. Hi. We settled on 50 axolotls though. Well, you never know the exchange range. Carrots, no, like carrots, as in like the orange, the vegetal. Carrots. 200 carrots for a kiss. Yes. Is this anonymous asking for a friend? It is not. It is unfortunately not anonymous. So, maybe think twice before you start asking for my bank account number. Or before you write something like, oh my gosh, Airi, why are you so ugly and bald? Yeah, ne. How many cows should I give Mama to ask for Airi's hand in marriage? We don't take cows at this time of year, unfortunately. We do, however, take camels, or we take bunnies. Actually, bunnies are acceptable in this economy. They breed a lot, so they are good, sustainable food source. Yeah. So please inquire about these prices instead. You're bald. I'm not. But in case anyone wanted to suggest that, I would be offended. If you have a chance to be in Dead by Daylight, what role would you like? I'd like to be a survivor. Cause I play a survivor. And the killers look ugly. I'm sorry, there's no way around it. All the killers look ugly. I'd like to be a cute survivor. I'd like to be... Do they have to be alive? Yes. Yes. How many bunnies? A population of at least like 70 bunnies. Mixed gender, so they can serve as a food source for many generations, and they will not become too inbred. Yeah. I don't know if it's good if you eat things that are very inbred. What kind of fan art would you like to see? Generally, Airi likes to see stuff that she can use for videos. Yeah. So if you see all the art that I use for my videos, Airi likes having stuff similar to that, because I'm always looking for new art to use for my videos. Yeah. Yeah. I know, ne. Yeah. I love skips, that's true. Why hasn't Airi kicked us out of her room? I don't know, have you done anything worthy of being kicked out of my room? Confess. Hi. How can we best help Airi feel appreciated and loved? Well. Airi likes it when people remember things about her. I don't know. It makes me feel important. I'm like, what? Oh my god, you remembered this random thing I said like 5 months ago? Wow, that's crazy. Hi, yeah. Or well, when it comes to events like convention, Airi also likes receiving gifts. It doesn't have to be expensive. I just like, letters are also good. I keep all of the letters I get. I have a box for it in my room, and I keep all the letters and I keep all the presents I get. I ate all of Airi's expired snacks. Well, that's bad for you, not for me. That's bad for you, not for me. Hi. Yeah. I remember that Airi is cute. Airi is not cute. She is adorable. I remember Airi loves playing with toasters and forks. Maybe. Also, arigato. Thank you, David. Thank you so much for coming by. See you next time. Bye bye. Aishiteru. If I fall to my knees with a proposal ring, would Airi take it? Take the ring? Possibly. Take your wallet while you're on the ground? Possibly. Take your phone while you're still recovering? Possibly. Donathon redo when? Need to know since I'm on the phone with the dark market to sell my ribs away. I know. Well, I thought about doing it in May, but I don't think I will. Just because I know, the current economic situation is not ideal. And I don't want to encourage people to spend money when I know that, right now is a hard time for pretty much everyone. Yeah. So, I would feel bad asking for money for, my silly projects, like another original song or like a 3D model. If, people need that money. People need food. I do not encourage ketchup diets. Yeah. So, probably not anytime soon, but, maybe. Maybe at some point. Thank Thank goodness my stocks are in the gutter. I can imagine. Stocks are not good. Economy is not good right now. Hi. I mean, we could sell blood for donathon money. I encourage donating blood, but you know. 初めてのチューチューありがとう Thank you so much, Samito. Airi needs my money more than I do. I'm fine. でもありがとう But, you know, I'm fine. Airi's got her... Airi managed to get her piggy bank from the trash. I'm fine. I managed to dig my piggy bank out of the trash. Airi is good. I'm not gonna starve. Arigato. Thank you, Michael. Honestly, that's really awesome that you want to make sure that everyone's taking care of themselves. Yeah. You know, I understand that like donathons can at times feel like a bit of pressure. When it's like, oh, you know, you really want to like see this project, or like, oh, Airi seems really passionate about this project. So, you know, what if we don't reach that goal and she never does it? You know, I don't want anyone to feel that way. When right now, you know, life is difficult enough. Hi. I found my piggy bank, so I'm fine. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Ne. Also, bye LP. Thank you so much for coming by. Yeah. Oh, Airi still thinks that her Walmart theory is gonna work out. Cause right now, isn't the Walmart stock price low? Cause I heard that today the Walmart CEO asked to remove the tariffs. They were like, no, please, the tariffs, they're bad for us. So right now, shouldn't the Walmart stocks be low? And that means that sometime in the future, or at least in a couple of months, they're gonna go up. Yeah. I think it's true. Everything is learning out. Well, not everything. I think the Siemens stock actually rose. Or, yeah, Siemens. Yeah. Months, I think more like years. True. Maybe. Pardon, I misheard that. What? What do you mean? Huh? なんでだよ? What did you mishear? え? なんで? Siemens, the company, Siemens, electronic company, Siemens. Arigato. Thank you, Emma. Fine, I'll save my money. You can have this free message though. Bank says if it's Friday, then don't hold back. That is factually incorrect. I did not hear Siemens. From the context, could it have anything else? This is just willful at this point. It's just willful. Who put my... I mean, I can see who put that in there, but mein Gott, that yet. Why did you put that in there? When... I know... I think some people started mistaking the question chat for the normal chat. Hi, oh yeah, anyhow. Ananas auf Pizza, nein. Ich hab mal Pfirsich auf Pizza gesehen, das war abartig. Das wurde uns von den polnischen Austauschschülern gegeben, als ich noch in der Schule war. Ich glaube, das war gezielt. Do you think Bigfoot is real? No. That would be a weird thing to be real. No. Out of all the animals that we've probably not discovered on this planet, I don't think Bigfoot is one of them. Ito. What do you plan to do with your degree once you finish it? Honestly, my current ideal desire is to not do anything when I finish it. I'd like to be a full-time streamer, but I don't know if that's feasible. I do not know if that is feasible. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, well, Bigfoot doesn't think you're real. Okay, well then we got something in common. I don't think I'm real either. Yeah. Yeah. Can I offer you the full-time housewife position? That's my plan B, actually. That is my plan B. Can you do a stream where we learn German from Airi? Thank you for the question. The question, my husband. Ja. Könnte man mal einrichten. Okay, machen wir nächste Woche. Geht klar. Ne. I would like to be a full-time streamer, but you know, it's a bit of a volatile career. Imagine I put everything into becoming a full-time streamer, and then for some reason I get cancelled. Oh my gosh! And then I have to be homeless. Arigato! Thank you, Ravenshade. Chat will make it feasible for you, but please consider the economy. Onegaishimasu. Please look out for yourselves. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Arigato! Thank you so much, Jack. Arigato ne. Schnitzel found. Wo? Where is it? Doko? Arigato. Arigato. Oh well. I mean, you know, sometimes the internet can be volatile with who gets cancelled. For example, you know, like when the Hogwarts thing was happening, and like people who didn't even know any of the background behind why that was going on just got a lot of hate for playing Hogwarts Legacy when it was popular. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, something like that could definitely happen to me. Yeah. What's your favorite video game? I like Dead by Daylight. Don't play it as much nowadays. Yeah. I also like Played Up, surprisingly enough. I love playing it. Alright, hear us out. Not wives, but harem. In which Adi is the main character? In which I'm the main character? You want to be in a harem with other people for me? I don't know, that sounds like a lot of responsibility. You know, people did those to like produce like billions of heirs and offspring. I don't know if I'm ready for that. That's not. Why are you so bald? No, how could you say this to me? I'm gonna ban you. Heißen Teigwaren, weil sie mal Teig waren. Ja, das tun sie. What type of person are you? I'm an ID type of person, you know? A silly ID type of person. Hi. Arigato! Thank you, Anima. Adi, since you don't want us to live off of ketchup, I'll listen to your advice and get something more sustainable. Changing your diets to just salt packets, you're not a goat. Please consider you're not a goat. Please, think about that. Think about it real hard. Adi is an ID type of girl. Yeah. Wait, huh? What is the question if not that? What type of person are you, eh? Is it like my MBTI or something? My MBTI? I think it was like INTJ or something? Yeah. INTJ, I think. INTJ. Architect. Psychic type or dark type? Fairy type. Fairy type. What's super effective against the ID type? Tax type. Hi. Hi. No. Does Airi Mama need protection from anyone trying to snatch her away? Cause I'm willing to protect her. No services required. Ball toggle when? Never. Will you be eating expired food in the future? Probably. Why is Airi so adorable? Good question. We've refused to answer it because we have an NDA. What's the weirdest thing you've ever Googled that you'd never admit out loud? Well, you're asking me to admit it out loud without question. One thing I do on the daily is I Google like English words that have like the same pronunciation and the same spelling or like similar spelling. And I have Googled mold or mold, like mold with a O and mold with a O-U, like at least 20 different times. I keep going mold or mold, and each time I find out that it's the same, so great. Hi. If I could have a dakimakura of anyone, who would that be? I'd take the Mozu dakimakura, why not? Why not? It looks cute. And I bought the scent packet to go along with it, which I still haven't received. I should check up on that. But yeah. Very patrician. I don't know what patrician means. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What's a patrician? What's a patrician? What is a patrician? Definition. A noble. An aristocrat. Patrician is a Mozu word. Wakata. Roman aristocrat. Naruhodo ne. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's a cute design. I totally have it and just like hang it in my room or something. Yeah. I'd assume Airi would like the non-spicy version. Oh gosh. I mean, I've seen enough. I've seen, you know, all the Mozu outfits. She always shows them to us without the clothes whenever they're like in the making process. So I've seen enough of that. Yeah, please give me the safe for work version. No. You keep forgetting. I was literally in an onsen with Mozu. I was literally in an onsen with her. We also shared a room, so like we saw each other when we were changing. Yeah, but I was blind, that's true. But yeah, we also shared a room, so you know. Also, I had to... She talked about it before, but her booba was so big that it didn't fit into the Japanese clothing. And it wouldn't close at the chest, and so I had to take her hairpins and try to pin it close over her chest. Yeah. So that's funny. I know. The Spider-Man made meow, you remember? And one popped off in the subway, yeah it did. I was also putting them on like while we were waiting for the subway. I know. Yeah. A bunch of Japanese people must have been like, wow, so this is what foreigners are like, huh? So this is what foreigners look like. Oh yeah, can I be your house husband? I did. Sure. Why not? We might have to be poor though. Airi is not confident in her ability to earn a lot of money. we will probably have to be poor. I know. I can't believe how adorable it is. Oh wait, she can see this. Wait, why am I still typing? What is... I perceive it. Sweet sauerkraut or sour sauerkraut? Sour sauerkraut? What's Heidi's favorite toy as a child? What was my favorite toy as a child? I like to play with Barbies. Yeah, I like to play with Barbies. And there was one, like, brown-haired Barbie that was, like, prettier than all the others. And she had, like, the best dress, so I would fight with my friends over who get to play her. And I was like, actually, you're in my house, so I get to play with her. And one time, a friend went to, like, snitch to my mom. And she went over to my mom and she was like, Addie won't let me play with the pretty Barbie. And I was like, but it's my Barbie. And then I had to give up the pretty Barbie so they could play with it. I was so upset. Alright. The dolls that you got. Yeah, the dollhouse was nice too. The one that my parents made. We still have it. It's missing half the furniture and the lights don't work anymore, but we still have it. Yeah. But it's my Barbie. Yeah. Or okay, wait. I won't tell this part. It's embarrassing. Anyways, what's your favorite shiny Pokemon? My favorite shiny Pokemon is shiny Dragonair because normal Dragonair, blue, boring. Shiny Dragonair, pink. Pink worm. Yeah. When was the last time you searched yourself on Google or Google Trends? Well, I search myself on YouTube every day, cause you know I gotta get to my own channel. But the last time I searched myself on Google, sometimes I look myself up, to like look what kind of images, like when you click on images, what stuff there is. The majority of it is just like stuff from me that I posted or like stuff from Kawa. There's also like one of the pictures that Hitsu posted or me. Oh, someone posted me to Reddit. Someone posted me to Reddit. Naruhodo. They posted Hitsu Mama's art of me to Reddit and it got 700 upvotes. Are you kidding? Oh, sugoi. To r/streetmoy. Okay. To r/streetmoy. Hitsu Mama, we made it. We made it. We got 700 upvotes on r/streetmoy. Why don't we have a bookmark? Cause I'm stupid. And sometimes I also check the wiki to see if it's accurate. Cause for the longest time it really wasn't. Let's see here. Okay, this is a virtual YouTuber fandom. This is accurate but not up to date. Accurate but not up to date. Let's read this. Airi typically has a demure, soft-spoken demeanor and occasionally engages in some light-hearted teasing. Yeah, I've read this before. This hasn't changed since my debut. Oh hey, it has the fact that I did my shorts with my 3D model. Interesting. I did realize the cover of Love It for my... Yeah, it's true. Oh, you forgot to add the fact that I reached 40k. You should add it. 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 I reached 40k. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it does have my lore. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good, that's good. Yeah. That's true. That's true. It is confirmed that she still suffers from photosensitivity. Actually, not anymore. It's changed. Not anymore. Because I've been spending more time outside recently. In the garden. So I don't have it anymore. Also, please remember to put the questions into the question section, otherwise they're gonna get swept away. They're gonna get swept away by the chat. Yeah. Hi. Why is your voice so insanely relaxing to listen to? I think I've listened to every ASMR you've done and they're just peak. Why? If you've listened to every ASMR I've done, please consider switching. Wait, no, what? No, switching. Not switching. Please consider checking out my Patreon. IDVD's Patreon, where I do videos, and audios and Patreon. Yeah. Please consider now. There you go. It's my Patreon. Hi. Do you like poetry? Do you have a favorite poet? Do plays count as poetry? 'Cause they rhyme. Does it count as poetry if it rhymes? Patronize Zaddy's Patreon, that's right. Hi. The Patreon is very worth it, thank you. Wait, the Patreon came out, I missed it completely. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Airi just sometimes puts it in her videos. Yeah. But it is here. There's a Patreon. Hi. No. Yeah. I'd say so. Wakata. In that case, it's a Midsummer Night's Dream. I like reading A Midsummer Night's Dream. Yeah, I can even like freestyle quote a line from it. Why should you think that I should wound scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears, but look, when I vow, I weep. And whoso born in their nativity, all truth appears. Why should these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true? Yeah, that's one of Lysander's lines. Hi. Yeah. I've not seen it live, but I just like to read it. Hi, I don't like tragedies. I do not like tragedies. I don't like Romeo and Juliet, and I don't like Othello too much. The only line I like from Othello is I shall incontinently drown myself. Would you ever consider opening your own Discord server with mods helping you run it? Actually, I'm quite happy with there being a Vtubing Discord server. Yeah. I know, someone can put the link in chat if they want to advertise it, but I like our Vtubing Discord server. Just that, you know, we girls don't really have the time to run anything like that. And sometimes, you know, like, I feel like it wouldn't be good for us to, like, be in a server like that and constantly, like, check on it. Like, fans should be able to, you know, just, like, do their stuff and have their fun and talk about the streamer without having to feel like the streamer is watching their every move, you know? So I feel like it's good that the fans have a server that we're not, like, in. Or I guess it wasn't Moza in it at some point? It's not an official one, but it is run by fans, and yeah. Also, the reason that having an official Discord would be difficult is that, like, if we were like, this is our Vtubing official Discord, we run this Discord, you know, if there was anything like bad happening in the Discord, like let's say someone went into Discord and they posted like doxing information or like hatred or something about another VTuber, and then people were like, oh my gosh, did you see the V-Dere Discord, the official V-Dere Discord, that the people from V-Dere are in, did that? You know, that would be bad for us, so it's good to yeah, it's good to, I think, not be that, because, you know, on one hand it gives like people the freedom to do what they want, but on the other hand it also makes us not responsible. Yeah. Oh. Hi. That's true. So 2 questions. One that determines the second. First off, ever fired a gun or crossbow? Not a crossbow, not a gun. I fired a bow once, like an actual bow. I almost shot a car with it, so never again. Never again. It was when I was younger. My friend from school, and their family took us to like a field, and there was like a bow. The dad brought a bow, like her dad brought a bow. And we were shooting it like in the open field, but the field was like next to a street. Like, you know, the street was like a good bit away and like separated by like some, you know, small trees. ID0 went the wrong direction and it stopped not so far from where the cars were, so you know, no, let's not do that. But I've never had a gun or crossbow, no. Those are hard to come by in Germany. Yeah. Anything about VTubing you would have wanted to know ahead of time of VTubing? Probably... not to pay so much attention to negative comments. Or like, ちょっと待って。When I was new at like marshmallows, you know that some people have? And people said like really weird stuff to that. Like really weird. I was like, oh my god, why would they say that to me? Yeah, so probably not to look at things like that. Probably that. Yeah. Hi. Favorite non-streamer hobby or favorite piece of fan art of yourself or Vtubing? Okay, let's see. The favorite non-VTuber hobby? I like to... What do I do even? I don't really have much time for hobbies nowadays. I once upon a time I liked to write. I don't do it anymore. But once upon a time I liked to do that. Oh my gosh! Wait, I just saw that one of the artists I regularly commission made a fan art for me for when I hit... Oh my gosh! Wait, let me... Wait. Adios to reply to ID for Gore. I don't check my fan art tag too often. I check it like maybe like once a month. Okay. But when it comes to... When it comes to wait, let me reply first. I is bad at multitasking. Ah, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cute. Cute. Airi is happy. No, no. So, what was I asking? What was I answering? Right, my favorite piece of fan art, actually. I'm trying to find it so I can maybe put it on the screen. Cause I think it's really funny. Wow. Oh my gosh. But first of all, I always like it when I have fan art with other members of Vtubing. I think it's so cute. And I like it when artists on Twitter draws. Let me see here, Doko doko doko. Ari's trying to find it. I'm trying to find it, but Twitter is being stupid. Stupid. Oh gosh. Let me answer a different question while I'm looking for it. How's Airi? Airi is good. Today I'm doing good. I don't have mild food poisoning today. I'm good. I keep hearing it's called Viridevils. Is that the real name? No, Viridevils. You're wrong. What's your opinion on Gundams? Airi doesn't know too much about Gundams, actually. I don't know too much about Gundams. I'm getting so frustrated right now because I can't find the one I'm looking for. Wait, I will find it. I will find it and I will kill it. It's a day of you, kimi ni take. Ah, there we go. I found it. I found it. I like it because it's funny, Choto. I'll put it on screen. One moment, please. It's a day of you, kimi ni take kiss me. Asure narenai kara, boku no touch no memory. Where'd my screenshot go? Eh? I literally just took the screenshot. What do you mean it's gone? But yeah, I just never actually done Gundam. I've never actually done or seen Gundam. Why did the screenshot just disappear? That is so weird. Alright, time to take another one! I'm so mad. Please save the screenshot. Oh, naruhodo, that's where it went. I was just looking in the wrong folder. Wakata. There we go, this one! There we go. McDonald! Yeah, cause that was very accurate. That was very accurate at the time. It was very true. I felt so bad for Mozu because she essentially went through the experience of what it's like to have an ID at home. I was like, I'm hungry. And she was like, what do you want? I was McDonald's. Oh yeah, but McDonald's so far, we can't go there. But I want McDonald's. Yeah. So, you know. It's only... Yeah, oh, that was that. Yeah. Mozu got the husband experience, pretty much. What is the most interesting thing you've learned in your studies of psychology? I think it was probably from my consumer psychology class. Which is, you know, like all the tricks that they use in advertising to make their products look better. Like for example, how they structure like their ads, or like how they structure like their jingles, or their like, you know, lead alone say, you know, things like that. Things like that. Yeah, nowadays I recognize it whenever I watch ads and I'm like, ah, they're doing this. Yeah. Airi looking up slightly more scary than her usual yandere look for some reason. Why? Wait, me looking up? Like this? Kinda. Can Airi watch gore and blood without flinching? Actually this is funny because one time I was going to a movie with a friend, and she was like, oh my gosh, you know, this movie looks pretty cool. It looks like an action movie. It was a movie called The Revenger or something, The Revengers. And I thought it was funny because it sounded like the Avenger. And it was about like a guy who was like a pastor, and then like his daughter dies or something. And then he like finds like a guy who like keeps criminals in cages or something. Anyhow, I don't remember the plot. I just remember that there was a scene where a guy like very very slowly got something like pushed into his eye, like a metal rod or something. I could not watch that. That was too much. That was too much. I could not watch that. But normally I'm relatively good when it comes to blood and stuff. Normally. Okay, Airi, you invited 5 people to sit with you in a room, and they can be anyone other than family and VTubers. How are the seats arranged? Where are you sitting? And two will be men, huh? Okay, so 5 people. Anyone except for family and VTubers. 2 have to be men. Okay. Anyone like living? Or like anyone living or dead, you know? Or like only real people, or like also like fantasy people? Please specify. Yeah. Yeah. Living? I mean, you know, like I mean, you know, there's like historical figures or stuff I'd like to invite, but they're not living anymore, obviously. Obviously. Do you like egg rolls? I don't think I've had an egg roll before. But yeah, I guess, if we're going with like real people, so you know, I can't invite like Sherlock Holmes or something, or Legolas. If we're going with like real people, 2 will be men. You've never had egg rolls? No, I've never had egg rolls. It also, if we're going with like real people, but like people who are like historical, your choice, but living is best. Well, all the cool people are already dead. Airi would put output. Let me think. Airi has to think. Airi would put hum. Wait, what was that guy's name again? Okay. Airi would put, first of all, Tutankhamun, King of Egypt, a pharaoh. Then she would put Julius Caesar. Then she would put Eisenhower. Is he even still? No, he's definitely not alive. Then Airi would put Donald Trump. And then I would put the last one. The last one. One more. The Napoleon, that one. And then I'd see which one of them would be friends and which one of them would be not friends, and I'd see what they talk about. Hi. Yeah, I wouldn't even talk to any of them. I just watch them. And take notes. I think that might be illuminating. Yeah. None of you speak the same language. Well, for the sake of argument, they do. Otherwise, well, I would, wouldn't make any sense to invite Caesar if he's just gonna speak Latin. Vendi vidi vici, or something. Yeah, I don't think he was actually that short. Wasn't it just like either propaganda or just like a measuring issue? Hi. What color are today's pajamas? Red Christmas pajamas on top and black pants. And skin color beneath that. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Is Airi sure that she doesn't already have the ability to control minds? Relatively sure. Otherwise, Airi would not have to do taxes. I would mind control the government to let me live without taxes. Hi, Womp. Thank you for asking. Can I send Airi Gundam as a gift? Assembly is required. I can include tools. Airi will give it her best shot. Airi would give it her best shot. She could not promise that it would turn out well, but she would give it her best shot. If Airi reincarnated into an animal, what animal would that be? If we went by the principle of karma, Airi would be an ant or something. If we went by what I think would be cool, probably like a cat. People just let him get away with anything. You know, with a dog, it's like, sit down, roll over, eat the kibble I give you. With a cat, it's like, oh, you pushed my vase off the table again. Oh no, Mr. Bibbins, why would you do that? Oh, Mr. Bibbins, you don't want to eat your kibble? Oh, that's fine, I guess. I can just get you the $500 tuna, Mr. Bibbins, I know. What, Mr. Bibbins? You want to go outside and then chill on the patio for 6 hours? Alright, Mr. Bibbins. Mr. Bibbins goes wherever he wants. No, being a cat is so chill. Yeah. I choked on the water. If I had a chance to rewrite any kind of movie show... Rings of Power... Give me the budget. Airi will literally write you something that's better. No. Arigato. Thank you, Sexito. Funny, I actually had a dream that Airi turned into a cat and casually made herself my pet by just being by my door every day. Coinkydink. No, not coinkydink. What did you feed me, though? I have to know. What happened to the Devil Whispers account? Well, right now it's inactive. As you can see, I've started posting my videos here again because the YouTube algorithm changed. Yeah. The YouTube algorithm changed, so it's fine for me to post it on here again. Yeah. Arigato. Arigato! Thank you, Modcup. Seems like Napoleon was 5'6" or 168 meters tall. Well, that's taller than Airi. Not that tall, but maybe taller for the time. Good water. Such good water. But yeah. Hi. That is, yes. Yes. Oh my god. Let's see. What does the discography for me even feature on the virtual YouTuber Wiki? Oh wow! Oh wow! This is relatively... Oh my god, this is up to date. Oh, I didn't expect that. Let's see. Singles as ensemble, Heartwave, that's true. Music video, solo, so sweet, that's true. Solo song covers, Kyo Fallback, Amiyotome Koshandan, iFantasy. Oh my gosh, to include my one take covers, oh my god. Emiya Bakata. Collaboration Dream Tutu, true, Gods, true. A Night to Remember, yes. Getcha, nice type of kata. That is true and up to date. Wow. Wow. Hi. Posture check. I am posturing. What should we feed Airi if she were a cat? Not fish. Probably just beef. I would want beef. Yeah, I like beef. Or you could feed me schnitzel. I heard that's good for cats. Oh my gosh, I love, on an unrelated note, I love Crunchy Cat. I love Crunchy Cat, Luna. I love Crunchy Cat. Yeah, that would be me. If I were a cat, I would be Crunchy Cat. Yeah. Imagine you go there and has your currently unannounced cover. Well, I kept looking for my second original song and I was like, where is it? Where's that? They forgot that. And then I was like, oh. It's not there yet. It's not up yet. Yeah. Oh well. Nah. I love Luna Crunchy Cat. Yeah, Crunchy Cat is so cute. I love Crunchy Cat. Crunch. Yeah, I feel like I would be a mean cat just for the fun of it, you know? Like, oh, what? Wait, actually let me do this properly. Totomate. Wait, Chotomate. Okay, this looks a little... Yeah. Okay, there we go. I put on different ears, we're not gonna talk about it. Oh, what? You bought me a new bed? $500 bed? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, $500 bed? Wow. Am I gonna sleep on it? No. Oh, you know, wasn't there a box that the bed came in? Yeah. It would be a shame if I were to only sleep in the box, in the cardboard box that cost nothing. And I'm never even gonna touch the $500 bed. I'm not going to. Yeah. Oh, what? You wanna pet me? No, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, not with those hands, you're not gonna. Oh, what? You're working on something right now? You're working on something on your laptop? Oh, you hate me. Oh, you're not gonna pet me right now. Oh, you hate me. You hate me. You don't love me. You don't love me. You don't want to pet me. Oh. But yeah, that's my creative vision. That's my creative vision. Yeah. Oh no, no. As I'm watching my cat is right next to me. Yeah, yeah. My cat just climbed the fridge. Daddy, tell her to get down. Wait, are you mimicking cat or wife? Yes. If I'd get the chance to produce an anime, what would the plot be? It would be an idol anime like Love Life, but it would be about V-Dere. It would be V-Live, and it would be an anime about V-Dere. Yeah. About V-Dere becoming idols. Yeah. Arigato. It's so funny because in my dream, cat Airi was even more needy than this, except she did not speak at all. I just had to figure everything. Yeah, that's crazy. You didn't feed me even though I thought about that like 2 seconds ago. How could you? How could you not figure that out? What's your favorite TV show? TV show. There was one. There was a TV show. What's the name again? I like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I like to watch it. Yeah. But it's over. And I watched all of it already, so I don't think I'm gonna like rewatch the entire thing. I'd watch an anime about V-Dere. I'd make an anime about V-Dere if I had the means to. I do not have the means to. Yeah. Wouldn't Eurovision count as a TV show? Nah. Probably not. Probably not. I'm probably not gonna watch V-Dere. No, I'm probably not gonna watch Eurovision this year either, cause I don't know, the songs are kind of whack. No good songs this time around. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah,ね. I'm a little bit eepy. About that time to sing the 4-language cat song. Ah, the 4-language cat song. That one. Okay, wakata. 우리 함께 해볼까? 같이 мямямямя며 내게 읽어버리며 아유 мямямямя며 내 심장은 킁킁대 내 미소에 어지러 널 사랑한다 해줘 мямя며. What's the worst dream ideas ever gotten? Oh gosh, I've had bad dreams. I've had like a dream where I was like vividly felt myself dying, vividly felt myself bleeding to death. That was fun, and you know I was like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you that story, cause that was when my papa was still alive. I was like 11 or so, or like maybe 12 when I had that dream. I was like 11 or 12. And I just learned that, you know, like that you have like aortas in your body, and if they're cut, you're gonna bleed out. And I dreamt that that I had an accident and the aorta on my behind my kneecaps, behind my knee, got cut, and I was bleeding out. I felt myself bleeding out. I felt the life leaving my body. I felt myself getting cold. I felt all the pain of, you know, imagining to not be able to see my family anymore, as I realized that the ambulance wouldn't get there in time. And then I made peace with death, and I was ready. I was like, I'm ready now. It's alright. I'm not scared anymore. And then I woke up. My papa woke me up because apparently I'd been screaming. And my papa came to me and he was like, Airi, what's wrong? And I was like, what? No, I shouldn't be alive. I died. I'm dead. I was okay with it. So that was weird. That was weird. Imagine hearing that from your 11-year-old child. That was weird. And I was pretty weirded out. I was pretty slightly detached from myself. You know, I kept just like sitting in my bed, like staring ahead, like, but I'm dead. But I died. I don't think this is real. And you know, like it took me a while. It took me a while. Yeah, to feel normal again. Now imagine how weirded out my papa must have been. Imagine your child just suddenly goes, I died. And I made peace with death. I shouldn't be here anymore. Yeah. So that was strange. That was weird. Yeah. No, that was pretty weird. That sounds terrifying. I mean, you know, I went through all the stages during that dream. Huh. Weird dream. I'm surprised that 12 or 11-year-old me was able to dream of it like that in depth. Arigato. Huh. Arigato! Thank you, Perez. Amazing art you done. It's not my art, but thank you. It's my favorite art commission. Arigato ne. Yeah. That's what you told him? Yeah. Yeah, you woke me up like, Airi, what's wrong? And I was like, what? No. Arigato? I'm supposed to be dead. Like, literally, I woke up and I was like, I'm supposed to be dead. Hi. Arigato. Thank you, Sexito. Hold on, there was a TV show about this. It was called Highlander. Some immortals survived serious accidents and became immortal, but they retained the age they died at. Well, that would explain why I still look like I'm so young. Oh gosh. Hi. Mia, that was a strange dream. At least you didn't ask him to send you back. Yeah. I would have been very weirded out if that was me in my papa's position. Let's see. If you gained perfectly flawless internet, what's the first thing you'd go crazy on? Good question. I'd probably download a bunch of games just to see how fast I could. Just to see how fast I could. Will we ever get that visual novel hinted at during the second outfit debut, or did that become Dere Cafe? Actually, surprisingly enough, I have the script for all of it, but I encountered an issue while coding, and I got so mad that I rage quit. I found something that I could not fix in the code, and I got so mad. So I might actually just like hire a coder to fix it for me at some point to like finish it. But right now V-Dere is super busy because we're at so many cons this year. You can code, that's awesome. It's very rudimentary. It's very rudimentary because basically I tried to, yeah, no, there's no easy way to describe what I was trying to do, but hi, here, 25 cents per program. Why 25 cents specifically? What was Goth Lady like when she was younger? Very into Vocaloid, very into anime. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Very, very edgy. Nah. Not like, oh, the world hates me kind of edgy, but like, these other people are so stupid. These other people are so stupid, they do not even know the deep intricacies of Vocaloid music. They do not even understand the Japanese lyrics. I didn't either, I just looked it up. Hi. Yeah. Best slash most memorable dream. Well, I know. Trying to think. Best dream. Hehe. Well, oh gosh. This one is a bit embarrassing. Hazukashii. But I'll tell it anyway. Airi a few years ago had a dream that she was sitting in class. And that there was a super cute guy in class, and Airi was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna confess my love. Oh my gosh, I will. And I, I was like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. Look at him just sitting there. He looks so pretty. Oh my god. And I was gonna go confess my love, and I don't know. It felt like such a nice and pure dream of Airi just wholeheartedly liking someone. And I woke up and I was like, wait, that's not real. There is no one like that. Okay. Yeah. It was a blushing experience to feel like liking someone that much. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, that's not true. I'm not in high school anymore. I'm not in high school anymore. Yeah. Airi never had a Doki Doki high school romance. Mostly because I was very Doki Doki dense in high school. For the first half of my high school career, I got bullied relentlessly and ostracized. No one wanted to talk to me. And then, towards like the last year or so, Airi ditched her glasses and did like a Princess Diaries kind of thing. So apparently I've heard that some people were interested in me, but Airi was just too stupid. I was just too stupid. I think I've told the story before, but Airi was at a like a swimming pool in the summer with some people. Not like a swimming pool, but like a water park. And there was a guy who was like friend of friend, and Airi was like, oh, I don't have like my contacts or my glasses right now, so I can't, I gotta take those off. And the person was like, oh, here, let me give you my hand, so I can lead you around. And I like literally offered to hold hands, and I just looked up at them and I said, I'm not that blind, Yeah, so I think that probably killed any interest that person had in me. I didn't know though. I wasn't interested in them. I was just thinking like, well, do they not know how like people who wear glasses work? Like, does that person think I'm blind? I'm not. It's not that bad, I just see things blurry. It's not like I can't see. I just thought they were stupid. I was like, huh? I'm not like a proper blind person. You don't need to leave me around. Yeah, so, I never had a Doki Doki high school romance. I did not. Ne. um, what's Sadie's favorite season of the year? My favorite season is spring because there are nice flowers and it's nice and warm, but it's not too hot. Yeah. Favorite songs/songs. Let me check my current YouTube music. To check what I like to listen to right now. Actually, I've been listening to Victorious quite a lot recently. But I can't name that as my favorite song. Let's see what else. I like Heart Pie Dance Hall. I've been listening to that a lot too recently. Also like Sports Car by Tate McRae. I think you know what this is. I think you wanna no, you ain't got no misses, but you got a sports car. Yeah. No. Yeah, no, I was very much oblivious to anyone liking me. I didn't consider it an option. You know, after you've been bullied for so many years, you kind of just internalize like, oh, you know, I'm just... No one likes me. I am ugly. I am weird. No one cares for me, you know? And you would rather believe anything else than to think that someone could even, like you, you know? Like, even if anyone had come up to me and been like, Airi, I love you, I would have probably just looked at them and go, why? Respectfully, bad choice. Yeah. Have you ever had a dream involving dragons? Wagons. Wagons. Not sure, I can't remember any dreams involving wagons. If Airi were to become a queen, what would be her first demand? No taxes for Airi, no taxes for the royal family. Hi. Yeah. Did you like dragons as a kid? I mean, who doesn't think dragons are cool? Actually, Airi is gonna share some fun facts. Airi likes lindworms. I like lindworms. I think the concept and the design of lindworms is super cool. Cause you know, you have like dragons, so like technically they have like 4 legs, or you have like worms, which like they have 2 legs, but I like lindworms. Or you have like drakes, and there's a difference between that, but I like lindworms. And I want a lindworm for Christmas. Only lindworms will do. Don't want a doll, no tinky tinker toy. I want a lindworm to play with and enjoy. And lindworms like me too. Hi. Have you ever had a song that's stuck in your head? Very much so. A lot of the time when I'm just done recording a new song, it gets stuck in my head, like whether it's a cover or an original. And I have to be super careful not to sing it on stream. Hi. Wasn't the Nibelung dragon a lindworm? I think so. The kind with 2 arms or no arms. The kind with tiny baby arms. Cause I think that's funny. Probably less dangerous than asking for a hippopotamus. Yeah. But I like lindworms cause they were long. They're long. I like it cause they're long. A lindworm exchange for Airi-san. Airi would accept it. If you bring me a lindworm, I'm sure you can marry me. Hi. Hi, hi. Yeah. how about now? Does Airi consider that we like her? Mayhaps. I've gotten better about it. But still, I think... Well... So if I bring you the Harry Potter Basilisk marriage... Is a basilisk a lindworm? Well, it spews... Does it spew acid or fire? I like the ones that spew acid more. I think that's pretty metal. Hi. Oh, she doesn't like us. Oh. No, I do like you. Oh. Chupacabras. No, I don't like chupacabras. I don't want a chupacabra for Christmas. Would you still like us if we were lindworms? I'd like you more if you were a lindworm. If Airi could have several superpowers, what would those be? I like to have a superpower to fulfill every wish of mine exactly as I intended to. No genie stuff. And then I wouldn't need any other superpowers because I could just do anything I want. Yeah. Hi. Thoughts on Mothman? I'm not too fond of the Mothman. Oh, she hates us because we're not landworms. Oh. Well, Tina, I'm not saying that I hate you because you're not a lindworm. I'm just saying that I'd like you more if you were a lindworm. Yeah. So no lamp. Actually, funny that you mentioned that because my grandma's house currently has a moth infestation. So I'm particularly not fond of them right now. I don't know, they just spawned from somewhere and they keep on procreating and now there's so many moths. Yeah. Hi. It's pretty bad. Does Dalmadur from Monster Hunter count as a lindworm? I don't know, let me check him out. Is this a lindworm? Yes, that is most definitely a lindworm. That is a demure looking lindworm. Wow, so lindwormy, so demure. That is definitely a lindworm. That's the kind of lindworm I'm talking about. That's the kind of lindworm I want. Yeah. Lindworm surgery. Lindworm surgery. You know, the controversial surgery that's really dangerous to make you taller. That, but to make you a lindworm. First time in all of human history where a lindworm has been described as demure. Yeah, this is a brand new sentence kind of moment. Hi. I never need a limbs anyway. Wakata. I don't know, that's such a demure lindworm. I like that. I like to have a lindworm, and I'd like to raise the lindworm from when it's a little egg. I think lindworms are born as eggs anyways, that's my headcanon. And then I'll give it a nice German name. I'll give it a German lindworm name because obviously he'd be my child, so he would be a German citizen. So I have to give him a German lindworm name. And then I train him like a dog using German words. And then I have a German lindworm. Yeah. Aha, Ziel der Klagenfurter Lindwurm hat 2 Füße zu viel. What kind of name would that be? Well, a German lindworm name would have to be something metal. What are metal German words? I don't know. I'd call it something not Hans. Not Hans. I'd call him something metal and emo like Dunkelheit or Verdammnis, yeah. Nicht Franz! Nicht Reinhard, nicht Klaus. I was thinking Dunkelheit, Verdammnis, the Rückenmarkfresser, you know, something like that. Das Lindworm can vote, probably. Alfred, nein! Ja. Markfresser, Rückenbeinrausreißer, Seelenzermürber, you know, something like that. Something like that. Ito. Markfresser, nein. Nein, nicht du, nicht du. Mug Lindworm, yeah, pretty much. What is Cutie Bean? Cutie Bean, what's Cutie Bean? Oh gosh, süßes Böhnchen. Süßes Böhnchen. Oh, but I could say it in a scary way. Süßes Böhnchen, der Zerstörer. Yeah. Yeah. Ito. And then I'd be like... based. And then I'd be like, Dunkelheit, bring mir ihre Seelen. Dunkelheit, brenn sie nieder. Ja. Yeah. Yeah. Süße Bohne der Hosenspalter. Rüdiger, nein, Rüdiger, nicht so tief, Rüdiger, nicht so tief. Yeah. Visual novels have taught me that you're casting a spell of some sort. No, I was just saying burn them. I was just saying burn them all down and bring me their souls. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Tabaluga der Zerstörer. Okay, yes, that is a good name. That is a good name. Tabaluga der Zerstörer. I like that. I mean, to be fair. Wait. You know, you can say pretty much anything in German. It sounds kinda metal. It sounds kinda metal. You know, I could say like Glühwürmchen, der süßeste Drache, erhebe ihre Steuerklasse. Sie zahlen ab jetzt 40% im Monat. You know? Something like that. Nee. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it sounds pathetical, yo. I know, right? Let's see. Would you rather be immune to gravity or time? Time, definitely, because like gravity would just be annoying. I'd have to tie myself down, otherwise I'm just gonna fly into space and never be seen again. Do you have a video that's your favorite? Also, keep up the good work. My favorite one of the ones that's up right now? Ooh, let me check. I like the goth girl one, cause I didn't know that my voice could go that deep. I didn't know that my voice could go that deep. Hi. Yeah. Also keep out the road. Arigato. I've been wanting to learn German, but I don't know if I'd use it that much in the US. Do you have any ideas or opinions? Well, it's definitely true that you wouldn't be able to use it in the US. However, you would be able to use it to watch funny German memes and understand funny German videos. Yeah. Her favorite is for sure the Patreon one. Alright, I should have said that. I should have said that. Yeah, so you can use it to watch funny German videos, and you can pretend to be a German when r/place comes around, and you get to pretend to be a winner. Yeah. What is the most important question? We're trying to figure that out right now. Hi, so I think those are pretty good reasons to learn German for. Is there a Jessica you really hate? It seems to be the name you target your anger on, the ASMR RP. Actually, you know, Jessica is just like a popular girl name that I come up with. Like, you know, because I already have Heather for, like, you know, the main character of that series. Sometimes I use Tiffany, sometimes I use Jessica. But, actually, there is a name that I really hate. Whenever I wrote a story, that was like the mean girl that no one liked. That was like the mean villain girl. I hate the name Mia. I am so sorry for anyone who is named Mia or has a loved person named Mia, but I cannot stand that name. Because it reminds me of someone I do not like. Yeah. Yeah. Sonne, that is the truth. The honest and true to God truth. Nida mit Mia, exactly. As in Mia? No, not as in Mia. As in, no, I like Mia Marina. As in Mia, like this. Yeah. No, it's not Mia Marina. Someone from school you didn't like, something like that. I don't know, something like that. Okay, Airi will tell you the story. As to why we do not like Mia. So, Airi had a very good friend in high school. We were super close. Oh wait, choto. Arigato. Thank you, Mia. Sorry, no, sorry. Yeah, that sounds like something she'd say. Anyhow. So this friend and I, we were so close. We were like literally so close. Like we were so close to the point that like we knew all the same memes as each other. We had so many moments where we like said the same thing at the same time and we'd look at each other and just start laughing. We were like really good friends. Right now she's at an art school, so we don't talk too much anymore. And I don't think we're that similar anymore. But you know. Anyhow, so I had that friend and she was very unlucky when it came to love. She was so unlucky and I felt very bad for her. And honestly, a lot of the relationships she was in, I was like, oh god, I am so scared. I will never be with anyone ever. Because she had a boyfriend at one point and he cheated on her. They went to a birthday party together. Of one of his friends, and at the birthday party he cheated on her. Not like adult cheating, but like, you know, like high school cheating. Like he was kissing another girl. Yeah. In another room, and she found out because like some people who were at the birthday party like told her afterwards. Like literally they got her number, messaged her, and were like, hey, you should probably know that your girlfriend was, you know, kissing with another girl. So she had that and she was devastated. She was so devastated over it, and I felt so bad. I felt so bad for her. And you know, I was like, oh yeah, all my homies, we hate this guy. But, you know, we were like, okay, you know, that's the bad situation. It can happen. That guy was an idiot anyways. Who cares? No one likes him. But then she got together with another guy. And this guy was pretty, like, he seemed very nice, right? You know, you're probably gonna be able to guess where the story goes. Where the story is gonna go. So this guy had a female best friend. A female best friend named Mia. And, you know, how it is with the Oh no, no, honey. You know, we're just friends. We're just super good friends. Yeah. No, she doesn't even see me that way. So, you know, as soon as my friend told me, like, oh, you know, he has a female best friend, but like they don't see each other that way, I was like, that's not gonna go well. That's not gonna go well. No. And I felt so bad because I was like, oh, she is definitely gonna get her heart broken again. She is. Yeah, so, I only had the displeasure of watching my friend and Mia interact once, but like, it was so obvious. Like, Mia, she treated my friend weirdly. You know, in that like overly friendly way that you do if you like hate someone. If you like hate someone but are trying to hide it from other people. And I was like, girl, don't do it, girl. And then and then, you know, it came as it had to. It came as it had to. Obviously, who could have expected it? But, you know, the boyfriend and the girl Mia start spending more and more time together. And funny story, I could not believe it, and this is why I like have a visceral hatred, because you know, it's like that is so horrible. That is so horrible. But as it turns out, at some point, Mia and the guy my friend was dating moved in together. They moved in together while he was still dating my friend and he didn't tell her. Yeah. So I felt so angry on her behalf. I think I was about ready to go beat that guy up. Cause like, imagine you only just got cheated on, and then your next boyfriend like lives together with his quote-unquote female best friend. Yeah. And then they broke up. Yeah, but no, I was so mad. I was like, wow, that bitch. Yeah. And arigato.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pickaxe. Sad for your friend, but thank God you weren't telling about Mia Marina. Would have made the art I commissioned super awkward. No, I love Mia Marina. I love Mia Marina. She's a good person. This is about Mia with an I. Mia, M-I-A. Wait, but was there ever proof the friend did anything? Considering that immediately after my friend broke up with him, the two of them were like dating the next day. Probably. Yeah. Bro, yeah. The next day, yep. The next day. Yeah. Yeah, that is why the name Mia just comes to my mind when I think about writing a villain, because that is so vile. That is so vile to do to another woman. How could you do that? Yeah, that is horrible. Yeah. If it was like 6+ months, there could have been an argument, but next day, yep, next day. Next day. Yeah. It was, not pretty, no. No, and her self-worth was, like, destroyed afterwards, my friend, that is. Like, she was so down, And that's why I don't like the name Mia. Mia with an I, M-I-A, not Mia Marina. Did she bounce back? I don't know, we don't talk much anymore. That was like in our final year before we graduated high school, and ever since then we haven't talked much. Like, we met up to catch up once and she was dating someone else, so I think she's fine, but you know. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, PN. That is to say, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you're gonna take away one message from this, do not get involved with someone who has a best friend of the opposite gender who they're like, oh yeah, you know that person? We're just friends. They don't even see me that way. Chances are it's not like that. Chances are it's not like that. I don't trust it. Hi. Yeah. So that is that. I even forgot the original question I was answering. What's Airi's favorite sport? Dancing. How does she do? Airi is cute, but how does she do it? Is it magic, or is Airi just naturally born talented cutie? I came into this earth, and the heavens above said, "You shall be cute." Thank you for asking. Ito, any insect Airi is afraid of? Yes. All of them. What's the most aggressive sounding German word Airi knows? Aggressive sounding German word. Maybe something like Wurstscheibenschneidegerät. Would you like to have fun playtime with our Wurstscheibenschneidegerät? Have you ever ate breakfast food for dinner? My internal clock is way off, so I've pretty much ate anything for anything. I have. I eat toast for dinner all the time. Yeah. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Hi. What type of dancing does Airi like most? Airi likes, I like commercial, or I like, it's called female, which, is very descriptive. Very descriptive. What's the cutest sounding German word? I like one that my grandma calls my dog. My grandma calls my dog Bubelchen. Bubelchen. Isn't that so cute? Bubelchen. Or sometimes she even calls him Beppelchen. Beppelchen. Yeah, very cute. If Airi could create her own dessert, what would that be? Green tea ice cream with matcha pudding. Yeah, green tea ice cream with matcha pudding. Yeah. Takes notes. Female. Female. Yeah. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. That one. Worcestershire sauce. Schnuffelchen, yeah, Schnuffelchen is also cute. But I like Peppelchen because that's what my grandma says. Yeah. What's a woman? That's a good question. Airi does not dare to answer that question. I do not want to be cancelled today. Good try. Airi's not gonna do it. I plead the fifth. Ito. I know. Is this so funny? Er hat den Zwerg gottlos weggeschallert. It's still funny. Oh mein Gott. Er hat den Zwerg einfach gottlos weggeschallert. That's such a stupid story. I don't understand why it worked that way. How did the underworld allow Airi to escape with such cuteness? I'm still a wanted fugitive. Sometimes I fear that they may find me. And I have my go bag ready at any time. And it pains me to form relationships, to form honest connections, knowing that I might have to run any moment. Thank you for asking. Hi. Schnäuzelchen, ja, Schnäuzelchen mag ich auch. Anything with Chen at the end is pretty cute. Schnäuzelchen, Liebeschen, Hundchen. Yeah. Yeah. You're still a fugitive because you've also stole my heart. No refunds. No refunds. Ito. What's the hardest yandere line that Airi can say today? The hardest yandere line I can say today. Let me think. What kind of yandere to go for? Cause there's different flavors, you know? There's different flavors to it. Honestly, some kinds of yandere I don't even like. Like, a lot of yandere is kind of sort of... Some people like to do body horror with it, which I'm not into. You know, so they'll be like... Wait, I'll cut you into pieces and eat every part of you. That way we can be together forever when you're inside of me truly. You'll taste delicious. You know, things like that. Ew. I'm not one for body horror. Oh wait, what's wrong with my eyes? Here we go. Gasayuno. Gasayuno. How unsanitary. How unsanitary. Also, there's like... I like talking about different types of yandere. There's like, you know, hateful yandere that hate you for the fact that they like you. They're like, you ruined me. My life was perfect before you came in and ruined me and made it so that I can't think about anything but you. I'll make you pay. I'll make you suffer just as much as I did until you feel like what it's like to lose all your friends and everything you have. No, things like that, which I think is kind of overkill. No. No. I like pathetic yanderes the most. I don't know, that's my favorite flavor. That's my favorite flavor, chotto. Wait. Please. Just tell me what I need to do. I know I'm not worthy of you loving me like I love you, but I would do anything. Kill anyone, hurt anyone, do anything you want me to. Just for you to look at me, please. I'm begging you. I can't live without you. You know, that kind of thing. Kawaii desu ne. Yeah. I hit a lot of toggles with that one. I don't know. What are your favorite things while streaming? Drawing, arts, or anything else that you like? I like doing karaoke. I love doing karaoke even if I just sing the same songs 10 times over and over each time. I just like karaoke. I just like to sing. Yeah. Hi. Any event in Aidi's life that has made Airi really angry. Yes. I know I asked this before, but I forgot your answer. Would Airi ever consider using a yandere situation that one of us wrote for her? Airi can work with prompts, but I like to do like the final, like, you know, I can work with like, oh, Airi, I want to see this kind of story, but I like to do like the details of the stuff myself. Yeah. No. Would you like me to hit you with a pickup line and shoot? Please. Hi. How'd you do that with your mouth? This one? That one? Or which one? There's a tier where you can choose some scripts. That's true. Check out my Patreon, where I have a commission tier, actually. I think for that one, I'd be willing to do a script fill, actually. Yeah. No. Arigato! Thank you, Fun. I completely forgot that YouTube has that sticker function. I was like, what is that? Arigato ne. That's just a natural ID pal. It's true. It's true. Yeah. You're definitely really good at putting together all the little details in creative ways. Arigato! Yeah. But the potting one video you did rapid fire. Oh, that was just because I didn't pout enough, so it started glitching. Hi. Can you add it to your profile? Right, I forgot to do that. Oopsie. Let me do that real quick. Right, I should do that. I should. ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。Has Airi ever pranked anyone before? Yes. One time, Airi was in the bathroom and her mama and grandma were outside. And Airi had bought a little bottle of fake blood at the TD. Which is like kind of like a Dollar General or something in the US. So, okay, wait, let me add Patreon. There we go. Airi added her Patreon link to her channel. Yay. Very cool. Oh, not easy to find it though. But yeah, I pretended that I fell from a stool and I put like fake blood on my head and I was like, I pretended to be passed out, but it only lasted for like 10 seconds because my mama and my grandma ran in and they were like, call the ambulance, and I was like, no, don't do that. So it did not last long. Yeah. It did not last long. Yeah. Oh! Heck. Or what about the prank where Mama was on the phone and I pretended that Mama was hitting Maxi? Yeah, I do that a lot. I'm like, you know, my Mama will be on the phone and I'll be like walking past like, did you know my Mama hits me? Did you know my Mama's been so bad and so mean? Did you know my mother doesn't feed me? I'll just do that. Hi. Yeah. Wait, I lost my sock. Oh no. I lost my sock. Oh. I found my sock. I took it off, but I found it. Oh gosh, I just looked at the time. Wow, we've been going for a while, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, I am afraid that this is where I will end my stream today. But thank you so much for coming by, everyone. Please come by tomorrow when we are doing karaoke, which, by the way, is my favorite type of stream to do. Yeah. Hi. So yeah, Please come by. Please come by and watch me sing badly and destroy your ears. Arigato! Thank you so much. Question. Airi wore sock for merch? Airi worn sock for merch? No. Aristotle! Bye bye! Mwah. Ciao!